Hey, what's up, guys? This is Paulie Stark. I was just going to show you, hopefully, a quick fix for the bent hood scenario on the Fisker Ocean, where people obviously forget to push in this little latch when they're closing the hood. So this is another Ocean that I picked up. Here's my original one, and this is an Extreme. And it actually, both of these had suffered from the bent hood situation. Straighten this one out perfectly. We'll close this one, give you a little look at it. And you can see there's no more lip. And this one was bent pretty bad. So this method seems to work fine. So what I did, I took a piece of flat bar, about 5 inches, 3/16 of an inch thick. It's a pretty hefty piece of flat steel bar. This piece I already used for something else, for holding some pistons down in an engine block. But anyway, in this 5-inch piece, you just need this one hole about in the center. I guess my alignment wasn't too good today, but that really doesn't matter too much. So you'll notice when the hood is curved and bent from somebody pulling down on the hood without, putting in that little latch, that this bracket is bent upwards. So what I did was I took this piece of flat bar, and with the hole that's bored in the middle of it, just basically sat it right on top of the hinge right there, right where it hits. And it's about the right length. And then I just had the hole basically lined up. I used a Sharpie to line it up from the side, so it'll go through there. And just used a bolt and a nut. And I put a crescent wrench in here to hold the nut. And I just used a ratcheting open end wrench, but you can use a socket wrench, doesn't matter. And just tighten this bolt down until it compresses this hinge bar all the way down to the hood. What this is going to do is give you some support underneath to bring this flat, because if you'll notice on this side with the bar on there, it is perfectly flat. So what we're trying to achieve here by pulling this down is, first of all, to get this hole, instead of it being bent towards the passenger side, have it flat so you can put your shock absorber kit on there for the hood struts, rather. And when you compress the bolt and nut, what it's going to do, it's going to pull this hinge down. It's also going to compress it against the metal that's in front of the bracket portion. So it's going to essentially flatten this, and you can see it is now nice and flat. Just tighten this down as tight as it'll go. That's going to pull all this metal back down to where it's supposed to be. It's not perfect, but this hole is aligned, and it definitely got the curvature out of the hood by stressing this metal and pulling this back down, because the curvature was about right here. So anyway, hope that helps. It worked for me so far on 2 hoods, and it should work for you too, as long as they didn't, bend it to where they actually put a bad wrinkle in it. Now, I've got this little dimple right here. I don't know if you could see that. The dimple is on both of these Oceans, unfortunately, but since this one is a gloss paint, I'll be able to get a PDR guy out here to take that little dimple out, and we'll be able to polish that up and should be good to go. So anyway, tip for the day, Fisker Ocean bent hood solved. Take care, guys.